Good morning. It's the last Monday of the school year. Dudes, if you're in the Cy-Fair School District just like me, this is it. We're there, baby. We made it. Okay, so over the last couple of weeks, we have talked about self-improvement. We've talked about meditation and stretching and flexibility. We've talked about, I didn't do any of these videos. And in my challenge group, we talked about fitting in a healthy lifestyle in and around family. And this week we're going to be going back to food, because that's hard to conquer, in my opinion, and from what I have seen. For the most part, it's not everybody, but for the most part, food is the thing that throws people for a loop and really holds them back on their progress. But I want to start today a little bit with mindset, because this has been on my mind for the last, 4 or 5 days as I've been working with and talking to people. So I want you to just take a little mind travel with me. I want you to think about somebody that you don't really like. I know this is weird. Just hang in there with me. Somebody that irritates you, gets on your nerves, somebody that you just would rather not be around. You don't like their attitude. You don't like the way that they talk and interact with people. Somebody you just don't really like. I'm looking here in my camera and see that I have a big trash bag. Ooh, what a great shot. Anyway, I digress. Somebody that you want to take out with the trash. Think of that person. Now, think about if that person was at your house for dinner. Would you serve them on your best, not china, I don't use china, but your best serving ware? Would you serve them first before your kids or your husband? Would you give them the biggest, best portions? Would you, let's say that they were walking down the street and they wanted to stop and chat. Would you want to stop and chat with them? Would you want to help them out if they needed something? I'm talking about a person you just really don't like. Just think about that for a minute. And how willing you would be. Maybe you will do these things, but how do you feel about it? In the back of your mind, are you kind of begrudgingly just doing it because it's the right thing to do? Are you like, they can have the burnt hamburger that doesn't look so tasty, that fell through the grate and landed in the briquettes. Yeah, you're gonna feed them, but they're not getting your best burger. Okay? Now, think about, got lots of moms here and wives. Think about your spouse. Think about your kids. When you go to serve them dinner, do they come first before you? Do they get the better portions? Like, I want my kid to actually like this. I'm going to give them the best, juiciest part. They're going to love it. Think about doing things for your spouse when you want to take them out, when you want to treat them. Think about the way you talk to them. Think about how you feel when you're serving them or talking to them. Is it something you look forward to? Do you look forward to when they come around? Do you look forward to the conversations that you get to have with them? Do you look forward just to being able to show them that you love them and do for them? Like, probably you can even see it in my face. Your demeanor changes with somebody that you love and that you would do anything for, right? It's not begrudgingly most of the time. Sometimes it still is. But most of the time, it's just something you're willing to do. You want to make them feel so good, right? Okay, so you have these two scenarios side by side in your head. Now think about you. Think about the way you treat yourself. Where do you fall more? Are you the last to be served? Are you serving yourself begrudgingly? Are you taking the smallest portions for yourself? And what's the feeling behind it? So why am I asking you this? How does this relate? Okay, so your workout. Do you begrudgingly do it because you have to? Eating well? Do you think, I don't even want to take the time to have this conversation with myself right now? Right? Yeah. Think about the thoughts that go through your head towards yourself. So here's the deal. I 100% believe that you must love and like yourself to treat yourself the way that you should be treated, right? And a lot of us don't. A lot of us don't like who we have become, don't like where we are, talk to ourselves in these crazy, messed up ways that you probably wouldn't even talk to the person that you don't like. Well, how does that serve you? If you don't even love yourself, how do you make yourself take care of yourself? How do you pull it together to take care of yourself, to do the workout, to eat better, to diffuse and relax and take time out for yourself if you don't even like yourself? That's where I want to go today. Is you have to start with your head and your heart and who you are, and own it and love it so that you will take care of you. Love yourself enough to say, you know what, it is freaking important. I matter. I'm important. I need to eat well for me, not for anybody else, for me. I need to exercise for me to feel better, not to lose weight. Okay, fine, if you need to lose weight, great. But is that gonna make you love you? Being in a smaller skin suit, is that gonna make you love you? Think about that. Love yourself where you are right now. Whatever size you are, whatever situation you're in. If you start from there, everything else is easy peasy lemon squeezy, man. Getting your workouts done is a no-brainer because you love yourself enough to take care of yourself. Passing up the third serving of dessert is no-brainer because you know how it's going to make you feel and you love yourself enough to do it. Taking the time to eat at all. So many people, so many of you guys just don't eat, you just skip meals, you just don't eat at all. Love yourself enough to fuel yourself the way you need to. All right, that's kind of deep for a Monday, I know. And the rest of the week will be about food and nutrition. But I wanted to get that off of my mind because you do matter. You do count. You don't matter because you're a mom. You don't matter because you're a spouse. You don't matter because you're a professional at whatever it is you do. You matter because you're freaking you. And you have a purpose. And you have a shine that nobody else has. And you're here for a reason. So take care of you, because it's you. All right, love you guys. I'm gonna go work out now. Have a great Monday.